Hi everybody people, Anthony and Daniel, listen. I know IBF title important to you. Tell it my present to you on September 21. Guys, слава Богу за все, слава Україні.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. You guys just saw that video there. That was Alexander Usyk a few days ago vacating his IBF heavyweight title. Now he is a unified champion at heavyweight, and Daniel Dubois has been elevated to the new IBF champion, and that's what makes this next fight so intriguing for Daniel Dubois. He will be taking on Anthony Joshua at Wembley Stadium, September the 21st. I think tickets go on sale Monday, mid-Monday, and I'm very intrigued by this fight, and I think the belt, being on the line makes it that much more intriguing, because now it looks like a road to undisputed fight, in my opinion. Because let's face it, whoever wins this fight will probably take on the winner of Alexander Usyk Tyson Fury 2 for undisputed, and I think it's exciting times in the heavyweight division. I'm just a little bit upset that there's no American fighter mixing it up there. But I do have a tremendous amount of respect for these guys and what they've done at the heavyweight division. Now let's look at Anthony Joshua, guys, because I hear a lot of people saying that Anthony Joshua is going to clean Daniel Dubois' clock, and I wouldn't say that so fast. I think he has the tools to do it, but let's look at Anthony Joshua for a minute. So he is 28-3. You guys know he has those two back-to-back losses to Alexander Usyk. Both of those guys actually lost to Usyk. He has that one loss from Andy Ruiz. But since the two back-to-back losses, Anthony Joshua has been on a 4-fight winning streak. Winning a unanimous decision over Jermaine Franklin. I think he was training up under Derrick James at the time. He's KO'd Robert Helenius. He stopped Otto Wallin, and of course he stopped Francis Ngannou, who was an MMA fighter, by the way. I think that was the second round. So I think that Daniel Dubois will be the most toughest fight that he's had since the Alexander Usyk fight. Looking at those four names: Jermaine Franklin, Helenius, Wallin, and Ngannou. So I think he is great competition. I think those were fights to build Anthony Joshua's confidence back. And as you can see, he is very confident, going into this fight. It seems like it built up over each fight. He seemed to just, his confidence got better and better and better. And I think a lot of people, harped on a lot, including myself, how a lot of times Anthony Joshua was seen unsure of himself, but now, the confidence is there. So I would say it's sort of a step-up fight, even though, Daniel Dubois is the younger guy. It's kind of a step-up fight to AJ returning to his glory. So that's why I say don't count Daniel Dubois out. Let's look at Daniel Dubois. Let me pull up his box right here. Let me pull it up, guys. So he's 21-2. Of course, you guys know he had the loss to Usyk and the loss to I think it was Joe Joyce, Joe Joyce. And he's on a 2-fight winning streak, defeating the likes of Jarrell Miller. You guys know he stopped Jarrell Miller in the 10th, and he stopped Hrgovic. I can't remember what round that was. I think the fight was stopped by the doctor because Hrgovic's eye was closed in the fight. But yeah, he's got 2 back-to-back wins, so he's been fighting some solid competition, and I thought he looked great in both fights. I only have one gripe. The Hrgovic fight, I thought he took a lot of punishment in the fight. I think, he was there to get hit in the fight, so that's something he's going to have to work on, fighting a guy like Anthony Joshua, because we know Anthony Joshua has, that knockout power. We saw what he did to Francis Ngannou. He folded the guy like a chair, and that was one of the nastiest knockouts I've seen in quite some time. So he's going to have to work on that a little bit. Now, he is the younger guy. I think he's the more athletic of the two. He has great power as well, and he throws a lot of punches. I think he just needs to work on his defense. So this is a fight that Dubois can actually win. I know some people are going to look at me crazy, but I think Dubois can actually pull this off if Anthony Joshua reverts back to the Anthony Joshua that we saw before these 4 wins that he had. If he goes back to the Anthony Joshua in those 2 Alexander Usyk fights, Daniel Dubois can pull this off. So don't count him out. So I'm excited about this fight. I think it's a 50-50 fight. And I'm going to have to study tape on both of these guys and see, you know, the weak points of each guy and the strong points. And then I'll probably give my prediction on who I think is going to win this fight. But I think this is a great fight. I think this is a great opportunity for both guys. Anthony Joshua, you know, finally getting back to where he once was. And Daniel Dubois, and I know a lot of people are overlooking him, but he's a young, hungry lion. And, you know, I see great things for him. But anyway, that is my take on this, guys. I just wanted to let you guys know that we do have this big fight coming up September the 21st. You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.